Hey YouTube, it's Justin, aka Demonic Sweaters, here with a quick product review. Today I'm going to be talking about this Gibraltar 5608 drum throne. This is a pretty inexpensive drum throne that you can get on Amazon, and I'll post a link down below. They're about $60. And yeah, for basically a throne at this price, I actually think it's a pretty good deal. Now, there are a lot of thrones to choose from on Amazon or Musician's Friend and things like that. And the reason why I went with this one is I wanted something simple to use on my electronic kit here at home. And I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. And after looking around, I thought this one would be a pretty good one, and it is. So let me just go ahead and talk about some of the features on this drum throne before you make your decision. Okay, now firstly, the base that you sit on is probably about 3 inches thick, and it is a nice soft foam with a vinyl cover on it. And it is pretty comfortable. I used to have a pork pie percussion throne, and those are like ridiculously thick, and those are very comfortable. And in comparison to the pork pie, this is actually, it's pretty close. I mean, it's not quite as soft as the pork pie is, but the fact that you don't sink in quite as far, it's not as hot either, which is pretty nice. And another thing about the pork pie that I didn't really like is it was very, very heavy, and so transporting it, moving it around, it took up a lot of, it was a lot of effort to move that thing around, especially living in New York City, and I want to pack up things and be able to move them easily from place to place. The pork pie was a bit too heavy for me, so I ended up getting rid of it. Now, the throne that I use on my acoustic drums now is actually a canister throne. Now, what that is basically a trap case that all of your stands and everything goes down inside, which also doubles as your throne. It's vintage, and it's non-adjustable. It's one standard height, and it's pretty high to be using on my electric drums. So I wanted to get something that was more adjustable and that could go pretty low, and plus didn't weigh a whole lot. Now, this Gibraltar stand is single braced, and that means that it has, just a single piece of metal for each one of the stand braces, but they are really heavy duty despite that. This thing is built really, really well. It collapses like your standard stand would. The only thing that I noticed about this throne that at first made me a little bit weary on getting it is the post that uses, basically that you sit on, that the seat goes on, is not a screw top post. Now, all of the really expensive thrones have kind of a screw top or a screw post that goes down in, so they can't, it's literally impossible for them to slide down while you're sitting on it. This one, though, compared to other thrones that don't have that feature, where I had a Tama throne that did tend to slide down, and so that one I wasn't too happy with, but this one seems to have a textured pipe here that makes it seem like it's not going to slide down nearly as easily. In fact, even to move the lock, this is the lock right here, even to move this lock, with that loosened all the way, it's quite hard to move that thing on the post. I had to take 2 drumsticks and position them on either side and push it down to get it to go down where I needed it to be. But that is actually a good thing, because that means this thing is not going to slide, and so far hasn't slid, that I've been playing it for about a week now, so it seems like it's going to be good. You also have a very nice range of height that you can sit at, the highest being, I would say that's probably about 3.5 feet or 3 feet, somewhere around there, and then the lowest you could get it just, the top of this base stand, you could lower this all the way down there. So that's pretty low. If you wanted to go really low to the ground, you could. And I wanted something that goes pretty low because my Alesis Nitro Mesh is not a very high set. So I keep it at about, medium height as far as this throne goes, and it is just perfect on this set right now. So that's pretty much all. I mean, there's not a whole lot more I can review about it. It's comfortable, it's solid, and it seems to work well. And it's not that heavy if you plan on moving it around for transport. It's not going to be that big of a pain in the butt to move around. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And if you want one for yourself, there's a link down below. Using those affiliate links will help my channel out and help me grow, continue making videos like this. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.